What's good, everybody? Welcome to Bowler's Paradise. My name is Ben. I'm a USBC Silver Certified Coach, and today we're taking a look at the all-new Primal Rage Evolution from Motiv. If you're new to the channel or you're not already a subscriber, now is a great time to get on board. Here at Bowler's Paradise, it's our mission to help bowlers of all skill levels improve their game, and subscribing is the best way to help support that mission. So while you're down there, be sure you hit that notification bell too so you don't miss out on our next review. The red ball is back, baby. Motiv makes a bold move, bringing back the Rage lineup in red for now a third time with this all-new Primal Rage Evolution. Following in the footsteps of what is arguably Motiv's third best-selling bowling ball of all time, the only thing that actually differentiates this one from the original is the cover formula, as this one features the Propulsion FYJ cover finished to 5500 LSP out of the box. So for the layout, I kept this decision very simple. Back in the day, I actually threw my very first 300 with the original Primal Rage, so I matched that layout exactly to a 4 1/4 by 5 1/4 by 3 2LS layout. And you know what they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So as long as this one stands up to the great performance of the original Primal Rage, I'd expect just as great a results out of this re-release as well. And on the lanes, it would appear that this new version of the notorious red ball does in fact stand up to the great legacy of the original Primal Rage. When this one cleared the middle part of the lane, it was almost a sure thing that it was going to strike, and even better, clearing that part of the lane came with quite a bit of ease in multiple parts of the lane. But my favorite part about throwing this one was how it finally gets us back to Motiv's best version of a symmetrical pearl shape. Over the last couple of years, the performance of pearl pieces from Motiv hasn't been great, but this new version of the famed Primal Rage may mark the beginning of a new chapter in performance for Motiv. Only time will tell if that prediction holds up, but my hope is that this is the beginning of a great run of bowling balls from the guys over in Muskegon. But even a great shape like this does have its downsides. This one is by design earlier and smoother than some other options that would fill a similar part of an arsenal. When compared side by side with the Hammer Anger and the Storm Road Warrior, it's obvious that this one is the strongest and smoothest overall, even though they're all high RG symmetrical pearls. That's an issue that's pretty easily overcome by just carrying a nuclear forge alongside this one, but nevertheless, it's a reality that bowlers on a budget will have to contend with. But if you're ready to add this legendary shape to your arsenal, I'd recommend pairing it with a Sub-Zero forge as well as a Crimson Jackal. The Sub-Zero Forge continues to be one of the best benchmark shapes in the game to tackle fresh conditions. Then the Crimson Jackal will be similar in overall strength to this new Primal Rage, but because it's asymmetric, will get through the pins in a different way to ensure you can carry all 10 pins when you need that extra kick from the core. Then jumping to our Crossbrand Comparisons, I first took a look at the Phase AI from Storm, and here I see a piece that is very similar to the Primal Rage. Even though these two are very different in their design intent, the results on the lane show us that these two will be great in the same part of the lane at the same time, with high tilt players having a slight advantage to be matching up with the Phase AI. Then I took a look at the new Ricochet from Columbia 300, and here I see a piece that's much more of a prototypical angular symmetrical pearl type of shape. This one is really meant to open up the lane and hook like the end of a hockey stick down lane, so bowlers who are looking for a fun, high risk but high reward type of look on the lane will match up a bit better with this one from Columbia. But with that, here's my recommendations on the types of bowlers that I think would match up well with the Primal Rage Evolution from Motiv. The first is all our Motiv fans out there. Now I'm sure y'all already have this one on pre-order, but if you don't, this one really does harken back to the days before 2020 when Motiv pearls were great. So if you've been throwing the Big M for a while, you're very likely to match up well with this new version of the Great Red Ball. The second recommendation is for rev dominant players. Much like most of the other Motiv pearls of the last couple of years, this Primal Rage Evolution shines brightest when you spin it fast. Sure, this might force you further inside than some other pieces on fresh conditions, but because it does a great job at being both smooth in its hook phase while changing direction quickly off the spot down lane, that doesn't much matter for players with a rev rate above 400 RPM. The new Primal Rage Evolution does a great job filling some of the biggest shoes to fill in the history of re-released bowling balls, and in the right hands, could be what you need to get your first perfect game just like me.
and you can pick this up today and much more at bowlersparadise.com. Be sure to use the discount code YouTube at checkout for free shipping. Thank you to my friend Ryan Shafransky for the drilling of this piece, and to Dale's Weston Lanes for letting us film this video. If you haven't yet, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell for more ball and product reviews. But as always, remember you guys, having the right ball in your hands, now that's a bowler's paradise. Peace.